Welcome, everyone, to today's live stream, episode number 21 of our Kingdom Come Deliverance gameplay series. I'm Commander Jorval, and I want to thank you for coming along on our journey today. So, nothing new on admin notes. So, on our recap, last week at the end of the episode, we started the Interlopers side quest, and that's a quest very similar to quests that we've done previously. Around Rate and around Talmberg to clear out bandit camps. And we had finished one of them off. I believe we have 3 of them left to do, maybe 2 of them left to do, including the one that we're standing right outside of. So we're going to jump back in here and we're going to pick this up right where we were. Which should be right outside of this camp. And we have some people who are wandering around. And if they don't have dogs, I should be able to pick them off pretty easily. Okay, and we're going to back off here. And we're going to move a bunch of this stuff to horse. And we're going to go back again. Okay, we still have the Warhorse set, which we'll keep on us just in case we do fail one of these and we need to get into a fight. But they're right up there. As I'll pick this body up and take it a little bit farther away. I'll just use this bush here as a convenient hiding point. And we'll move up and around the other side so I have the high ground. And I'll see if we can get another view if anybody's patrolling. Okay, so there are dogs. You can hear them. So I see. There's this guy. No dogs with him. I don't know if I'll get there in time before he turns around. And we'll again do the same thing. Oops. Okay. See who else we can find here. Because I believe there's 5 in this camp. Could be wrong. Like I say, it's been a while since I've done it. Thought I heard a dog. I did. Okay, so I would like to have my sword out. In case I do get attacked by a dog.
I'm so hungry, I could eat my boots.
Okay, I can hear somebody talking there. Approaching from this direction is kind of a pain in the butt because you can't see anything. You're on the low ground here. How about I make my way around? I believe there's a patrol path out this way too. Yeah, I think it's right here. So let's work our way around to the back entrance to this and see. Things will be hidden behind tents, but still a little easier to see. Okay, let's see if we can see anything here. Okay, so there's one guy right there. Can't see the dog.
Yeah, I'm gonna get so.
But there's another one sleeping right there. Okay, and it looks like he's coming. Nope. I think that's the camp leader there. Okay, so there's 3 left here. Hmm.
Alarm!
Ow.
Call that embark. Lead you on, watch out!
Okay, so I'm gonna have to get out of here. Those guys found me really, really fast.
I'll slaughter you.
So let's reset them. There they are. Okay. This guy looks to be all by himself.
Well,
Ah. Jeez. Got interrupted right next to him.
bring it on.
But I'm not too worried about this. He's all by himself.
You'll die for that. Topsy-giddy.
Okay. Yeah, when it's one-on-one, pretty easy.
Who's there?
Oh, okay. Don't want to hit my horse. Ah, he got out of it.
God damn! Not a good move. Yeah. I'm over here.
Get away from my horse.
Yeah.
And Stinger is so good with with stab damage. Ah.
Christ.
So I've been getting unlucky here. The first two assassinations went really, really easily. These last two have been disasters. But now I think there's only one left, and he's probably asleep. Okay, so let's go back in here.
The answer to my prayers. Just when I wanted to vent my rage on someone. What's the matter? Lost
This
your
is
balls?
the camp leader.
Fuck this.
You can see he hits hard. And I'm bleeding, so there we go. So I definitely need to bandage myself. And that guy just came out of nowhere again. It was just an unlucky camp there. But I know you guys like seeing me struggle, so. Heavy Warhammers hurt, man. Okay. How about we head in there? On our horse. I think that's it. Yep. There were 3 left and I killed them. So I was just making sure. So there's a locked chest in all of these. Sometimes it's locked, sometimes it's not. What is my nourishment like? I'll eat out of that. Okay, so everything else is cleared out. Now we won't be able to fast travel. We're gonna head south.
Yeah.
That's that road. Yeah, we want to see if we can get down here. So that we can head southeast. along that road. Can we get through here? Of course not. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Oh, please just get me out of here. Whew. Physics. Okay, now this road we can take, stay right at the fork to cross the river, and then just stay on it until we get down towards Sassau.
Yeah.
So it's going to be hard to ride at night because it twists and turns. Okay, stay on this, and once we get out of the woods, take a left, and we should head to the monastery, or to Sassau. Oh, here we go. Lost the path. There it is. And we're going to head down to the inn down there, and we're going to drop everything off in our chest. And then we'll rest and report in the morning. Yep. Now it should be pretty easy. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna head out here.
Yeah.
Nope, we need to go out to the right and follow this road. Nope. Yeah, I don't think we can get out of here. We have to go around it this way. Yeah, and here's this. Yeah, during the day it's a lot easier to find this. Oh no. Tree physics. Oh no.
Good day, Henry.
Okay, here's the inn. Let's go drop everything off. let's go to our horse. Okay. And while we're here, we're going to take Agile as a Weasel 3, because we're going to read it. And my Gambeson's taking a beating. Would expect that, though. That heavy Warhammer hurts. Okay. So now let's sit. We'll open up our inventory. We'll go back up to Agile as a Weasel. And we'll read. And this should get us agility. Okay, there it goes. We got a new level in it. And now let's just go to sleep. And when we wake up, we will go check in with the bailiff again, or with the constable, whatever his title is here at the monastery. Let's put Agile as a Weasel back. All right. We'll keep those. So what's my nourishment look like? It's fine.
Yeah.
Come on. All right. Like I told you last episode, the biggest pain in this whole thing is having to come all the way back here to this guy every time. The custodian.
God be with you.
I've taken care of that camp.
Oh, yes? And what proof might you have of that?
Here it is.
Well, there we are. One less thing to worry about. Here's your reward. Some woodcutters reported there's an encampment across the ford on the wooded headland there. Go and deal with that.
I'll go and take a look.
Okay, so 2,000 groschen, basically, for dealing with that. So it's a rather lucrative process here, but it's also, like I say, pretty dangerous. So our next one is, again, right over here. We need to cross over the stream here. So we're going to go out, travel all the way down to the river, take a right, and that will take us over to where we need to be.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go follow this all the way down to the river. Okay, here's the road we need to take a right onto, and of course, bush physics.
Yeah.
We'll take this north, and it should fall right into crossing the river. Either one of these is going to be fine. Okay, here's where you would cross. Otherwise, if you came over, is right here at this ford. And if we look at our journal, this is kind of where we're going here. So it's kind of like up in this area. But this one, honestly, I can't remember exactly where it is up here. A hunting blind there. I think I hear him, and I think I saw some people. Yep. Oh, somebody's getting into a fight. And now they're going to loot the bodies. Not entirely sure who these guys are, but most bandits don't have halberds inside the camps. But there's 3 of them. They're pretty heavily armed.
Hey, who's there? What's that?
That sounds like it's almost right next to me for some reason. But they're not going to see me from here. I've got triple zeros right now.
What's going on there? What's going
But-
on there? God.
Boy, they're sure talking about it, though. They're sure talking like they see me. I'm gonna head up around this way. So if there is somebody up here on the high ground above me, I'll have a flank on him. I just don't think there is. There's no way they should be able to see me. And they're down there. Yeah, see? They're talking like they see me, but there's no way they should be able to see me. Let's bring my horse up here. Hey, Rudi, welcome. Good to see you. Glad you're here. Yeah, it was a rough week this week. Pulled an all-nighter on Thursday night, so still kind of recovering from all that. Okay, so there's where the fight was. Okay, so there's this guy here.
What?
Let's save while we're at it.
Hey, who's there?
Yeah, I think they're just talking all the time. I don't think they actually see me. Like I say, I'm triple zeros.
What are you doing here? Tired of life, are you?
Okay, so if he's one-on-one, I think this is the camp leader.
Come on then, Horson.
Yeah, this is the camp leader.
Now.
Ouch.
You're going to cry now.
No. Why is my dodge not working?
You'll get what for. Curse it!
Okay. As long as I just take it slow here. But this is definitely the camp leader, so he's going to be... He's going to be harder to beat. Jeez, he's so fast. He is so fast.
Fuck!
There it is. Okay.
Cunt!
All right. Okay. So, geez, yeah, he was so fast. That wasn't even one of them. Nope. These guys are not part of the camp. These are humans. So I just stumbled into some random fight here. But all of this human gear is good. Head back away from all this. Bring my horse back in. Okay, so we want to concentrate on the human stuff because we're going to need this for something else. So let's go the heavy lamellar. What do we have as far as helmets go? Okay, so we don't have any shanks. So oh, there's a bandit. No, that's the maybe I think that's the previous one that was bugged out. Okay, there's a Shik Shack. So we got one. Okay. Okay. So that was a little crazy. So let's drink another marigold decoction, and we're just going to keep going. We won't loot anything off of the bandits when we find their camp. We're going to stay mounted, though. So in case we run into them unexpectedly, we can take off. Okay, so let's just keep looking around here. Normally not that hard to find these things, and like I say, it's just been a while since I've done the Interlopers quest, so can't tell you exactly where it is. It's easier to find the camps at night because you can see the campfires, but it's easier to have the combat with the camps during the day. Okay, so we'll search down here this side of the road. The camps are never on the road. Okay, I think we're probably, yeah, I need to start turning back up this way. Okay, so let's cross over the road here and look on this side. And this is where that combat was, I think. I think it's down there. Yeah, there it is. Let's see, I thought I remembered this path. Now, this camp is not fun. At all. There are a bunch of dogs that you're going to have to deal with. And there are a bunch of guys. Now, fortunately, the guys tend to patrol down this road. Aha, just like this guy. Okay, and then if you can pick them up and haul them up here off the road. Okay, so I'm going to take the bandits here. And I'm going to mark a spot. I don't think it matters. Like I say, I'm probably just going to fast travel back to the monastery, and that's going to despawn these bodies, but we'll see. Maybe I'll want to come back here and loot these guys, because there is a lot of gold on these bodies. These high-level camps, the enemies wear a lot of good armor. Okay, there's another one right there. And another one coming up the path. So I'm going to have to be careful with this. Is that him standing right there? Yeah, it is. So he didn't come all the way out. But where did his compatriot go? That was up here. There he is. And he's far enough away that even if I get seen, he's not going to be able to call for his buddies, I don't think. But again, I am triple zeros out here with the Forester perk.
What's going on there? Hey, who's there?
I'm going to head up here and I'm going to drop this guy right on top of the previous one. And this is the one time where that perk about carrying bodies would come in handy. So let's head down, see if we can find some more. Now that I've got two, let's save again. Because there's either 5 or 6 in here. Plus, I know there's at least 2 dogs. And there might be up to 4. Let's see if we can get anybody else coming out this road. Because you can also peel off the dogs sometimes. Yeah, you can hear the dog. And sometimes they'll peel off once you get close and come after you. But a lot of times they'll just alert the camp, and the whole camp will come after you, and then you got problems. Okay, I'd like to just wait until somebody comes patrolling down this road again. Oh, hello.
Who's there? What's going on there?
Thank goodness for 000s. Okay, so that's 3. I think we're halfway, give or take. Because I think this is the last camp. Could be wrong, like I say, it's been a while, but I know that this camp is pretty big. Yeah, Rudy, they may have been looking at my horse as well, and that's why they're up. That's why they're talking about, hey, who's there? They have dialogue that goes around the horse, but they don't really alert to it, so to speak. They don't draw their swords and all that sort of stuff. But they do know it's there and start talking like something's wrong. Okay, so that's 3. And obviously none of these have been the camp leader. How much savior schnapps do I have? So I got 5 left. Okay, so here's another one. Let's just keep track of him. So it looks like he's coming up the path.
Filth and stink everywhere. Should have stayed home.
Okay, so that's 4. And we know the camp leader is still in there, so that's 5. I think there's 6. We'll take the better piercing arrow. And now we might try and see if we can draw off the dogs. And this is where you definitely want to have a save. Because like I say, sometimes the dogs will alert the entire camp. Jeez, okay.
The answer to my prayer. Just what I wanted to vent my rage.
Ow. Ow.
Bring it on. Damn!
I think this is the
No,
camp leader.
kurva! Ah! I'll chop you to pieces, you rat.
But he's all by himself out here.
Ah! Shit!
Nope, it's not the camp leader. Who is... There's an archer shooting me. Where is he? So that was not the camp leader. Well, it might have... No, it wasn't, because I'd have gotten the alert. Where's that archer at? I thought I heard an archer. But I was like, nah. Let's go see if we can find this guy. I should just run around unstealth. I can see if I can see if the cross swords icon is going to pop up anywhere. I don't see him. But I was definitely getting shot because I saw the arrow sticking out of me. So this is 5 plus the archer. I'll see if this isn't the camp leader. Yeah, it's not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the camp leader normally is not an archer. I'm starting to wonder if there's 7 in this camp. So we have enough savior schnapps. We'll drop another save here. Okay, so there he is, right there. don't see any others. But there could be somebody sleeping in that. And that looks like the camp leader there. Wait for him to settle down here. Oh, there's another one over there. There's two more over there. Holy. Okay. This is a little strange. I don't know why there's this many people here. I didn't think there were like 8 people here. And this guy just went traipsing off through the woods, who knows where. There he is. Or there's an archer. Get rid of him. And I don't care where I drop him, because there's way too many guys here. And they normally don't have a whole lot of stuff anyway that's worth looting. I am going to take the wild boar's tux though. I'm going to need that for later. Take the piercing arrows. Okay, so let's go around the south side of this camp here and see if I can pick off that other archer that I thought I saw. Because I thought I saw another one down here. Okay, so here's the back side of the camp. Just look and make sure nobody's out here patrolling. I don't see anything. Okay, I thought I heard dogs. See, there's a guy up there at the camp. Let's get our sword out here just in case we trigger dogs. Okay, there's the other archer right there. I could try and snipe him. Let's put on the better piercing arrows. And see if we can get lucky here. Ooh, the other guy's coming the same way. And now they're both sitting on the same bench. You know what? What the heck? Pretty open ground around me here. Let's wait until they put their swords away and start walking back, and I'll take another shot at them. Okay, so he's going back. This is bad. Hey, there he is. He's all by himself now, though. He got headshot. Oh, I did hit him. He just took a beating. So now I think it's just the camp leader left. He might be out patrolling. Get my sword out here. Exit. Oh, that might be him right there. Yeah, and I'm not going to be able to kill him inside that tent. There's the camp leader dead. And I hit him too. Metal plated battle axe is really good too. Okay, so let's go see if that's it. That camp had a lot of people in it. That was 8. But there were no dogs. So maybe that's what happened. Maybe it, when it spawned, it increased the number of bandits because it didn't spawn any dogs. I don't know. Okay. But that's it. So let's call our horse. And we're going to head straight south. Follow that path until it forks to the right. Here we go. Okay, so let's get out here into the woods and head south. Don't know if I can get through there or not. Okay, so there's the ford.
Yeah.
Now this road does a funky little S-turn up here. Right here, I think.
Yeah. Marsh back up.
Yep, because there's the accident. Now we should be coming up to a fork that goes to the left. And this should lead us back. No, just because I know it's not the most entertaining gameplay for y'all, I'm going to leave all those bodies back there in the woods and not go back and loot them. But you should. And that's why if you fast travel here back to the inn, those bodies are going to despawn. Okay, but if you ride back here, unload everything, and then ride back. So we'll kind of we're not going to actually loot anything when we go back. Now we're going to leave some of this cumin stuff here. The heavy lamellar armor. Actually, we'll take it all and we'll put it in our chest. We're going to do that anyway. Hey, just a second to drop the rest of this off. Oh, we got 2 ornamented Shikshanks too, which is good. And the hauberks. Okay. So now it is dark, but we should be able to go around the edge here, head up, Past it.
Yeah.
I think the road we want's up here. Yeah. And I'll just show you real quick. Head down to the river. This is not the way I want to go. This is the way I want to go. And if we head back to that marker, the body should still be there.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the ford. Actually, I think that might have been the route down to the ford. Yep. This is the one that has the switchback. I have to get up the hill. Okay, so once you get up here,
Yeah.
we go back to our marker. I don't think this is my marker. I think my marker moved. Yeah, I don't remember my marker being this close to the road. Yeah, because I don't remember it being that close to the road. There's the camp. And this is the path down to the camp. And here's... Yeah. See, the bodies are still here. So you can come back as long as you don't fast travel. The bodies are still going to be here. Now this does have... This is the bandit leader. I said I wasn't going to loot anything else, but there's... And the bassinet, I think. Yeah, 2K. Oh, and there's... the plate pauldrons. Okay. But then... I'm also kind of curious. Where my stash of bodies was. I think it's out the other side. Yeah, because this is back toward the path that leads you in. Because once I see the path, then I'll know where it is. Yeah, because here's this corner where we killed most everybody. And it was up here this way. But it wasn't this far. Yeah, I wouldn't have dragged the bodies up here. I think my marker, I might have accidentally clicked X or something and moved my marker. Oh no, it is here. Here they are. What do you know? They're just well camouflaged. So, yeah, so see, the bodies are here. I don't know where the other 3 went. But yeah, you can come back and fast travel back here, and not fast travel back here, and the bodies will still be here so you can loot them. Okay, so now we're going to fast travel back to Sasau again. We'll head down to the inn. And we'll sleep for the night. Okay, and don't have anything there that we want, so let's put away these last few things. Yeah, if it's worth 2K, don't pass that up. Okay, and let's go look at our books. So Hercules in his diet 2. Sit down and have a read before we go to sleep. And that might be the last Interlopers camp. We'll go find out here. Okay, so that got us a new level in strength. And let's just go to sleep. Okay, new morning. Let's get
I
up.
feel quite hungry.
Let's drop our book in here. And let's go get some food out of the pot down here.
What the?
And let's go turn these in.
Yeah.
And of course, that stupid cart gets me every time. Alright, so let's go talk to the custodian.
Good day to you.
I've taken care of that camp.
Oh, yes? And what proof might you have of that?
Here it is.
Well, there we are. One less thing to worry about. Here's your reward. It looks like your job is done. We don't know of any other camps, so let's hope we'll have some peace for a while.
Very well.
What are you loitering around here for? You did your job, you got your money. What more could you want?
And just say no, you'll
Nothing.
go.
That'll be all.
I'm glad. Now be off with you. I still have things I need to do.
Okay, so we will take this opportunity to hand in all the bandit ears.
I have some, well, trophies.
Let's have them. Those scoundrels deserve
17 bandit ears for 595 groschen. So, not a whole lot for the bandit ears, but 2,000 groschen a pop for the other stuff, or for the spurs, makes up for it. Okay, so now that should have finished up Interlopers. Let's look and see if we've got, so we got an agility perk. Falling, you have a better chance of winning at throwing dice. Successful evasion during combat will lower your opponent's morale. Taunt's actually pretty good if you use evasion. I tend not to use it very often. I tend to counter instead. I'm going to go with perfect throw. This is going to be useful here in a second. Or here in a little bit, I should say. And then I got a new stealth perk. So after committing a crime, you gain a +1 bonus to strength and vitality. Nothing. Rain, your noises reduced by 70% when it's raining. And ordinary mug. When you're wanted, people will be less likely to recognize your face and will soon stop looking for you. So I don't think ordinary mug, and you know, that's an interesting question. Let me look real quick. And see. I don't think ordinary mug works on... Yeah, right. The perk reduces the time you are wanted for one or more crimes in a region. So if you commit a crime and you get that little icon next to the city that you're going to be taken to jail or something like that, this helps reduce that, the amount of time it takes for that to go away. It's not really what you think of when it says we'll soon stop looking for you. That doesn't work like when bandits are looking for you and that sort of stuff. So I'm going to take Rain Man here, even if it's not that often that I'm fighting or trying to do something in the rain, I might as well have it. Okay, and let's make our way out of the monastery here. And we're going to work out the south side again. Okay. And right here, we're going to be heading over here in a second, but right here, we're going to go ahead and take a short break. Let everybody use the facilities, grab something to drink if you want, and we will be back in just a second. And we're back. Hey, Dave, welcome. Good to see you. As always, thanks for being here. I appreciate it. So, what we're going to do now is... There are a bunch of side quests here in Sasau, but we'll do those probably next week. So this week, let's go start dealing with Matthew and Fritz. We've seen them a few times as we've come back to the Wagoner Inn here. So let's go talk to them. There they are. And while we're here, let me go grab or refill my Savior Schnapps. How many do I have? 3. Okay. Alright, before we go over here, we'll drop a save. Okay, and here's Matthew
He's
and
here
Fritz.
again.
Well, I never. Henry! Henry!
I'm glad to see you.
Matthew! Fritz! You're alive!
Of course we're alive.
You can't get rid of us that easily.
I'm almost surprised how happy I am to see the pair of you are all right.
We are now, but we barely made it.
Yeah, it was hard. Fritz ran like a little girl.
Really?
Bollocks! Bloody joker.
Tell us what happened to you.
They gave me a pretty good thrashing as well. It was only in Rat-Eye that I got back in my right mind.
You're not doing too well either, are you?
Right now, I'm a squire for Sir Radzig.
I see you've worked your way up.
And how are you two getting by?
It's shit.
You said it. We're still chopped off to bits. Owe the monastery a bundle. And there's no work here.
Not for anyone with more than half a brain, anyway.
No one's interested in 2 good carpenters in Sasau.
No one.
And we looked everywhere.
Hey, you wouldn't happen to know of anything?
It will really help us out right now.
I'll find you something. You can rely on me.
Thanks, Henry.
We'll pay off the debt. Don't you worry.
And that's going to start a friend in need. Okay, now, Laborers for Pribyslavitz isn't going to do anything right this second.
And where would they hire you to?
Well, we were carpenters in the mines, so wherever they work with wood, I suppose. Forget about construction. After Skalitz, no one will be building for a long time. Just here in Sasau, and they don't want us here. The best chance we have is to work at a mill. People always have to eat. Ideally, we're looking for a job that pays a lot and doesn't require much work.
Yeah, isn't everybody?
What other neighbours of ours made it?
Your hunker's in the monastery. That girl really helped us out. That's about all we know. When we ran for it, we helped Teresa, but who knows where she is now? We got separated.
I owe my life to Teresa. She hauled me unconscious to the mill in Rat-Eye and nursed me back to health.
I'm glad she survived. Since you know her so well, why not try asking her if she knows about any work?
Okay, so now we need to head back to the Rat-Eye mill. Okay, so if we look at our quest journal for a friend in need, find Teresa, or tell Teresa that Fritz and Matthew send their regards. So let's head down to Rat-Eye mill. We didn't want to do this. Well, we still can. I forgot to do something before I left. You want to talk to Fritz before you leave.
I've got something for you. I know this is your favorite.
It is indeed. Thank you.
Let's get my clothes repaired.
I've got something that needs stitching up. Could you do it for me?
All right. I can't have you walking around.
Okay, now let's talk to her about Matthew and Fritz.
Oh, Henry of Skalitz, the glorious victor of the Rat-Eye tourney.
Matthew and Fritz and their regards.
They survived. My God, I'm glad. They helped me out a lot. And where did you see them?
In Sasau. I bumped into them in front of the tavern. Where else?
And how are they doing?
They're doing fine. The monks brought them back to health. But they don't have work, and they're in debt. You wouldn't happen to know of any jobs going for two lazy carpenters?
Not here. And I think it will be the same in all of Ratai. It's overcrowded with refugees, and they're all looking for work.
That's bad. Those two need work badly. To keep them out of mischief. You know what they're like.
I do indeed. Try the mills in the smaller hamlets. The miller in the Dechko is old. Maybe he could use some strong hands.
I will. Thanks.
Okay, so now we need to go talk to the miller in Ledechko, but we're going to head back to Sasau first. Because, like I said, there was something I should have done before I left, and I just forgot. You want to do it before you complete this quest.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Now they're off who knows where. Let's see if they're inside.
Enjoy it.
Yep.
Hey! Hey, twat face!
And you ask about the monastery here.
The monastery wants you to pay for treatment. That doesn't sound right.
Leave it be, Howell.
A tankard here.
Okay, now the first time you need to don't go too far with this.
I won't. What happened?
We might have pummeled his face. But don't get involved, Henry. We'll settle it on our own.
Okay, so again, you can go one more time until he confesses who it was.
Wait, who exactly did you pummel?
Well, he kept on bothering us and... in a nutshell, it was his fault and we're not going to talk about it anymore.
But couldn't there be a way to settle it? Maybe he'd let you off the...
There isn't.
Okay, now I think it's one more you can do.
But don't be a twat, Fritz. The two of you are up to your necks in shit, and you're gonna play tough instead of seeing sense.
Go to hell, Henry. You and Elias. You're one as bad as the other.
Okay, so there it was. He told you that it was Elias. Okay, now here, don't keep going or else you're going to get into a fight with him.
If you say so, I'll leave it be. I want to get better.
Certainly.
I want to achieve...
You can't become a master overnight.
Okay, so don't have enough for that.
See you later.
Okay, and that's going to start the quest, A Costly Brawl. So we need to find out why Fritz and Matthew owe the monastery. Okay, so we can head back up here, assuming that we don't get caught on a little fence post sticking out of the ground.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get rid of that marker. So for the person you're looking for here, the marker's in here, and that's because it's for Johanka over there. Now we're going to save because there's something else that can start here and I don't really want it to.
Henry, how are you?
Okay, so don't do this one. This is going to start a timed quest. You want to talk about Fritz and Matthew.
You wouldn't happen to know what Fritz and Matthew did here, would you?
Don't even talk to me about that. They weren't badly injured compared to most of the others here, and after lying in bed for a while, they got bored. So they started drinking. I'm trying to help people in dire need, and the two of them are drinking with that cretin Elias.
They always have been thoughtless, but at least they were punished for it. Who is this Elias, anyway?
One of the ordinal monks who helps out here. He was the one who brought the booze. All three of them got friendly pretty fast. You know what they say about birds of a feather.
What kind of person is this Elias?
A timid kind of fellow.
And why is he being so hard on Fritz and Matthew? They're drowning in debt because of him, and it seems all they had was a small fight.
I don't know. He was the one who wanted to befriend them in the first place. I don't believe it's because of any property damage they did. It's got more to do with wounded pride.
And do you know what got between them?
I don't have a clue. One minute they're the best friends in the world, and then a lot of yelling and furniture flying around. They threw Fritz and Matthew out straight afterwards.
Thank you. That's all I need.
I can't stay here.
And again, don't ask about that.
Good luck then.
And I think this is him. Yep.
I just won't get any sleep.
I heard you had a fight with Fritz and Matthew.
Heathens.
So it was you they fought with?
Yes, it was me. And I hope I'll never have to see those wastrels again.
They deserve to be ousted, but the debt? How are they ever going to pay it?
I really don't care. Let them live in penury. Brutes.
Okay, so we have some options here. You can pay off the debt, which is 100 Goshen, I think.
I'm surprised you see it that way. They only talk about you with respect.
Really? Them?
Of course. They said you fight like a bull. And they hope you'll have a beer with them sometime again.
Well, definitely. Men will fight sometimes. I'm sure we'll settle this debt somehow.
And who are you?
Brother Elias.
Take care now.
Okay, so now we can tell Fritz the news here.
Yeah.
Let's head back to the inn real quick. Now they're back at their normal spot.
God save you, Henry. Hey, twat face.
About your brawl with Elias. Your best friend settled the matter.
You're serious?
Absolutely. All you have to do is go to him and promise you'll pay the debt somehow.
We won't forget this. On my honor. Thanks.
And that's going to complete the costly Brawl quest. It's just a quick and easy side quest that you can get knocked out during this one here. So now we need to go to Ledechko here to find work for them. So let's head over there real quick. This one here. That's a tough one if you get stopped. Because you're right on the edge of a cliff, the road is switching back and forth, and it's hard to get away, but...
Good health to you.
Teresa, the millmaid, sent me. She said you could use some help.
Some extra pairs of hands would be useful. What do you have in mind?
My friends, 2 survivors of Skalitz, are looking for work.
And why should I take them?
They're experienced carpenters.
Why not? Carpenters would be helpful. There's a lot of work here at the mill, and I'm not as spry as I used to be. Thomas, my foreman, tries his best, but he ain't up to that kind of work. But they aren't idlers and drunks, are they? I only take in people who are willing to do hard, honest work.
Okay, now if you pick their basically neighbors, I think you get reputation increase for this. None of the persuasion options or intimidation are very hard to pass.
They're good men. From Skalitz. Basically your neighbors. You have to help them.
That's God's own truth. Love thy neighbour as thyself. Tell them I'll give them a chance. We'll talk about pay and a roof over their heads when they get here.
God be with you.
Okay, so we found them some work. So let's head back. Okay, now let's go let them know.
God be with you, Henry.
The miller in Ledechko would be happy to meet you.
You really found work for us?
Of course. I couldn't bear to look at those sour faces of yours a moment longer.
Thanks, Henry. Only...
What?
The reward we talked about, well, we haven't got 2 groschen to rub together.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. You'll pay me when you have it.
That we will. Stop by and visit us in a week. We'll pay you back as soon as we get our first wage.
Okay. So, now that we've started that, you do have to wait a week. They told you that it was going to take a week, and you actually do have to wait a week. So, in the meantime, we're now going to do some of those side quests that we were talking about. So, it's getting late. So, let's go read again. Hercules and his diet 3. Okay, so we improved our strength. So let's head to sleep for the night. We may have to wait another. I can't remember when these people are awake. Okay, so we'll get up, we'll put our book away. And we'll head out. Now, the first one that we're going to be looking at is for the butcher. And you can see he's got a quest marker over him right now. We have another quest marker over here, but we're going to go deal with the butcher first.
Yeah.
It's not here. It's around the corner and on the left. Okay, the butcher's not up yet.
Who's there? That sounded like...
We'll wait an hour and see if he wakes up. Okay, so one thing that we want to check here first are our perks. So the hunting perk, you need to have the butcher perk here to be able to get awful from hunted game. Okay, now we get another perk. Oh, we don't get it until 15. So maybe I'll up this off stream instead. You guys probably don't want to see me just go wandering around hunting stuff to up that skill and get that perk. So maybe I'll do that off stream. And we'll go do the pickpocketing thing instead. So for this, we need to head back. Whoops. Head back up to the monastery. Not all the way to the monastery, though. And we're going to go up this way.
Yeah.
Okay, and let's wait an hour, make sure everybody's up. Okay, and we're going to be looking for a farmer in here. Not Leszek. I think he's got a straw hat on. Just look around real quick. Because we don't need to be in there with the blacksmith. I think it's around here. Let's go see if he's in... any of these buildings. This might be him. Nope, that's Procopius. This might be him.
My humble greetings. How may I serve you?
Do you want something?
I do. And you look like
here
the
you
kind
go.
of fellow who knows a thing or two and wouldn't mind a bit of work that's not entirely, well, honest.
What's it about?
I'm looking for someone who knows how to dip her pockets. For a reward, of course.
Well, then it's lucky for you that I happened along. Who do you want me to rob?
There's a farmer who lives in the craftsman's yard. He made a killing supplying vegetables to the monastery. I worked for him for a while, but then he threw me out without even paying me for my labor. I'd like you to steal the groschen he owes me. And also a pouch containing an amulet he got from the herb woman. He's as superstitious as an old crone, so when he realizes he's lost it, he'll have a fit.
Sounds easy enough.
It ain't quite that easy, otherwise I'd handle it myself. That fucker don't trust no one, and he's always looking over his shoulder. If you manage to nick his pouch and his coin, you can keep the groschen as a reward.
God be with you.
And this is going to start Green-Eyed Monster. Okay. Now, the groschen in this is negligible, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. But there's the farmer here, straight south of us. And a lot of times he is just walking down the road. Okay, he's actually sitting here. I'm gonna save. Okay, there's the pouch. And you can take the groschen too, but it's really not that much. Okay. So that was easy enough.
Here's the farmer's pouch you asked for.
Great, thanks. He'll have a fit when he finds out. He won't get a wink of sleep till he gets a new one. You see, he's got this idea he'll be eaten alive by fleas and lice without his amulet.
I'm always on the lookout for work. What have you got?
When I worked for the farmer, I took a fancy to his maid. Only she's got someone else. A draper. He gives her fine shawls and chemises. And I don't have a chance. Go and steal the shawl she has.
What use would her shawl be to you?
I'll slip it to someone else and then tell the draper his sweetheart puts no value on the gifts he gives her. He's really jealous, so he'll be mad as hell.
That's not very nice of you. But what do I care? What's it worth to you?
Don't worry. I'll reward you in groschen.
Goodbye.
Okay, so now we have to steal a shawl. Okay, and she's just up here, not too far away either. Okay, and I think she's inside. Okay, so I'm going to save again. There it is. Okay, we're getting lucky with the timing here. He was sitting down and so was she. The next one, though, is not going to be so easy. I'm pretty sure we're going to have to wait until nightfall for it, if I remember correctly.
I brought you that girl's shawl.
Thank you. I'll hide it in the farmer's bed and then tell the draper. He'll cripple the bastard if you don't kill him outright.
Who is it you want to get revenge on? The farmer or his maid?
All of them. They're all a bunch of diabolical swine. And that draper, too.
Is there anything else you want?
One last thing. But it won't be so easy this time. I got my own back on the farmer and that wench. Now it's the draper's turn for stealing my girl. Steal the tinderbox he carries. It's his pride and joy, and he's always boasting about how fine it is. Everyone knows it's his. Once you've got it, I'll set the whole bloody farm on fire and drop his tinderbox there so everyone will blame him.
Okay, now we're getting a little drastic.
The avenging angel is at your service. I'll get right on it.
Goodbye.
But if you're doing this from a role-playing perspective, don't worry about it. He's not actually going to get a chance to set the farm on fire. Okay, so let's head back toward the quest marker there. Now this one, like I say, I'm pretty sure you have to wait until the evening, and I'll show you why. He's the tailor, which is all the way down here at the other end of the village. Okay. So this is him, right here. You can see that's him. But he's always going to be here. There's always going to be a guard and his wife here.
God be with you.
Okay, so I'm just going to get some repairs done. And we're going to wait and come back. Okay, so let's eat. And what time is it? So we're going to have to wait for a while. That's probably bad. Let's get our torch out. And now we'll wait. Then once we're done, we'll again go back. We'll spend the rest of the night. We'll see if we have a book to read. We'll wake up in the morning, then we'll go finish off this quest with the farmhand. Okay, let's see. We didn't get any skills, did we? No, we didn't. Okay, so there he is.
Anything else?
Nope. Just waiting on you to leave. Or not to leave, but to go to sleep. Go back inside, please. Thank you. We'll just wait around here. And they will lock up. I'm going to give them a second to get all settled. Was seeing if I could see in through the windows, but it's not that big a deal.
Hey!
Okay, so now they should be settled. Left the door open. That seems a little odd. Okay. So this is his chest. So while you're here, you can get a little extra XP here by just taking a savior schnapps. Okay, I'm not going to steal anything from him. I just want the lockpicking XP. Okay. Now he's going to be upstairs. And don't know if I can pick this right next to her. Okay, and there he is. I think it's him. Kind of pushing my luck with all this lock picking. Hey, Em, welcome. Thanks, man. Good to see ya. Okay, now one of these, yeah, there's the guard. So this is him. Yep, and that's it. Okay, so now we're going to head back to the inn.
Yeah.
Cross the bridge.
Yeah.
Here's the inn. Okay, let's see what other books we have. Marathon 4, I don't know if we can read that one or not. Shadow Play 4, I don't know if we can read that one either. The Joy of Gutting 4, The Rule of St. Nicholas 3, we probably can. Let's just see which one we can read. So, Marathon 4, we can read it. Okay, and that gives us a new level in Vitality and a new main level too. So now we'll go to sleep and just sleep enough to get our energy back up. Shouldn't take that long. And we'll go talk to the farmhand again. Okay. So let's drop our books off. And let's go get something to eat. I don't know if the pot has respawned. It has. Good. Okay, and let's go talk to the farmhand.
Yeah.
Oops, I can go right here. Okay, where is that him over there?
My God, what happened to you? You look like you've been assaulted.
I've got the Draper's tinderbox for you.
He who laughs last, laughs loudest. Here's the boots I promised you. Wear them in good health. And now I'll go and get my revenge. Goodbye.
Okay, so for that, we're going to get some slippers. So, nothing special about them at all. He just gave us some slippers. So, have fun. But that is going to complete the Green-Eyed Monster quest. Okay. And just like I mentioned earlier, from a role-playing perspective, if you wait a little bit, you can hear conversations in town about the farmhand trying to frame the Draper, but getting caught and getting hung for his crimes. So feel free to complete all of this. Nothing is really going to happen because of it, other than he gets his crime doesn't pay type of comeuppance. So now we're going to head into the market up here. And we're on the lookout for this guy here. And this is the charlatan.
Huh. I know you. I know you from somewhere. Where do I know you from?
What?
Of course, my dream. You were in a boat made of bone, and I put a crown of thorns on your head.
Will you teach me how to pickpocket better?
Certainly.
Let's see if we have any training here.
I'm interested in...
All right. Now.
Okay. So another perk in pickpocketing.
Glad to see.
Will you teach me?
Certainly.
I'd like to hone...
First, you have to...
Okay, so I don't have enough for that.
Well.
So let's talk about his strange dream.
About that strange dream of yours.
I knew you'd be interested. That dream. Yes, that dream has come true. I dreamt that a young man would become my apprentice. My own pupil in the trade of miracles.
And that's supposed to be me?
Who else? What's your name, young man?
Henry.
Henry. A powerful name. So, Henry, are you ready to become my apprentice?
First, tell me, who are you, and what do you do?
Come right up. I am an unworthy, low, and miserable servant of Providence. Scholar or merchant, believer or heathen. I wander the world without home or family, with only my wagon, offering miracles to those that need them. That's who I am. Without home or kin, I wander this world with my wagon, providing the miracles that people need. Ointments, relics, aromatic herbs, rare spices, talismans and amulets for luck. All these things I have.
Well, that's why he's labeled charlatan.
What exactly does it entail, becoming your apprentice?
A lot of work and strenuous labor. Knowledge of medicine, theology, and white magic. You have to study the great works of the ancients and devote your time to understanding your fellow men, listening to them, and learn to read their souls.
Nothing to it.
That's why God has sent you. So what do you say?
All right, I'll be your apprentice.
Wonderful! Oh, glorious day! I have a successor in my work.
So, how do you plan to start training me?
With a test of your practical skills.
Oh.
I have my eye on 3 rare objects of great value. But sadly, they're a little difficult to obtain.
Go on.
First, I need a tooth of Saint Procopius. Then I'll need a branch from a topping out hung on a church. And finally, a talisman for luck from a passionate player.
Bloody hell, that's a lot. All right, one thing at a time. About that tooth, it's going to be slightly more complicated, isn't it?
I know. Yes, it would be very difficult to gain such a rare relic, of course. That's why I have an alternative solution.
I'm listening.
A layman named Procopius lives by the monastery, and it just so happens, thanks to my intricate medical knowledge, that I've found out he has a sick tooth.
How did you find out he has a sore tooth?
As it happens, he told me at the tavern. But that's not important.
Salami, sausages, lard of all
And how am I
kinds, and
supposed to get the
scratching
tooth?
make your mouth
I haven't the
water
faintest
more
idea.
than the finest
You'll have to
carrot.
think of something. But maybe you'll be able to persuade him to let the blacksmith pull it.
Fine, I'll get it from him.
Wonderful.
From the yard or from the
Okay, so
I'll get looking for those things then.
Excellent! You do that, my journeyman. Good luck.
So I'm going to do this, like you said, one at a time. Okay, so for this, we need to head up to the monastery.
Yeah.
And I think that's him right there.
God be with you.
Doesn't look good.
What? What are you talking about?
Your tooth. Bet it hurts a lot, doesn't it?
How do you know about that?
Okay, now we have an option here for I'm a physician. I've actually never tried this before.
As a practitioner of the healing arts, I recognize the signs of a sick tooth. You have a bloated face, you're sweating, and the way you breathe is absolutely typical of the condition.
You're a physician?
Isn't that what I said? And if I can give you some advice, you should have it removed. There's a blacksmith down in the town.
No. There's no way I'm putting myself in the hands of that butcher.
I understand. But look here, I know about healing. I can go along with you and make sure everything goes as it should.
You do that?
Of course.
Jesus Christ. I'm a grown man and I need an escort.
You don't have to be embarrassed. Every man in the world's afraid of having his teeth pulled.
I know, but even so...
Let's go then, and get this over with.
Okay, so now... we can follow him to the blacksmith.
Jesus, it's going to be really painful, isn't it?
Come on.
Don't worry. It will hurt a little, but then you'll feel relieved. You'll see.
If you say so.
Okay, so you kind of have to convince him as you go. I think there's 3 times that he'll have to do this. Or that he'll wait and you have to talk to him. Yeah, we get to play the Follow the NPC game. I know. Engaging gameplay, right? Now, there is another way, I think, that you can finish this. If you pick a fight with him, his tooth is a lootable item. So you can loot it off of him after you've had the fight.
I don't know.
Okay,
Isn't
here's
it a
the
waste
second.
of time? Maybe it'll go away on its own.
Are you mad? It won't go away, it'll just get worse. The sooner we get it out, the better.
Yes, you're right.
So again, far for me to criticize people who make games and stuff like that, but I mean, whoever made this quest and then tested it out had to realize, had to realize what this is like. Because there's a closer blacksmith than this one. There's a blacksmith right up there beside where he was.
Look, I can't. It's embarrassing. I'm a coward and I won't be able to handle it.
We're almost there. Just be a man about it.
You're right. Let's go.
All right, let's do it. Hold him tight.
Let's do it.
Ah, look.
Jesus
It's
Christ,
out.
The agony.
Hey, want to keep it as a memento?
I love it.
Oh, all right.
So there you got Procopius's tooth. So we can go talk to the charlatan again.
Yeah.
Mushrooms and asparagus. Come right up. No need to be shy.
If your husband is murdered, our sausages will be here. Come and get them.
I went to look for those items you wanted.
Splendid, splendid. So show me what you've got, lad.
The tooth of layman Procopius, which definitely isn't holy.
It isn't. But then again, one day it could be. You never know what course a man's life might take.
I suppose not. But it wasn't easy to get, so if anyone's the miracle worker here, it's me.
Calm now, don't exaggerate.
That will be all for now.
Meat of all shapes, sizes, and
Okay,
flavors.
so
About those other things you wanted from me.
let's ask about the next one.
This topping out, what's that?
You're not a carpenter, it seems.
No, I'm a blacksmith.
I see. Well, a topping out is a decorated spruce or a conifer tree hung on top of the roof of a new house to bring good fortune and God's blessing.
That topping off is hung pretty high, isn't it?
Naturally. It hangs on the rooftop according to tradition. And the church is tall.
And how am I supposed to get it down?
Damned if I know. But they had to get it up there somehow, didn't they?
Very well, I'll get it. I'll get looking
Hey.
for those things then.
Excellent. Good luck then.
Good men, good wives.
So we're looking for a topping out, and that's actually pretty funny. But first, let's head back up to the monastery. So I am, as most of you know, I'm an engineer. By trade, I'm in the construction industry, and we still do this today. When you're building a large building, a high-rise building most of the time, when you finish building the highest structure or the roof of the building, you have a topping out party, is what it's called. And it's normally an excuse for everybody to say, hey, we finished up a lot of this main structural work. The building is now starting to look like a building. And you get together, you have the general contractor provides food, and everybody, everybody's invited on the design team and the construction team. And you get a nice little break from it. But then, and this still happens mostly in the Northeast, in New York and Chicago. It doesn't happen down here where I'm at very often, but it does occasionally. You will put a Christmas tree, basically, a spruce tree or a fir tree up on top of the building, and you'll decorate it. And it will stay there for a couple of weeks. It stays there during the topping out party, and then for a couple of weeks as good luck. And that tradition goes back to this same stuff. It goes back a really, really long way. So yeah, Rudy, then you see the same thing. It's a very common tradition, and it goes back a really long way. I was actually really surprised to see this in the game. So we're gonna switch to our piercing arrows, and we're gonna try and shoot this down. A little bit too far to the right. There's the topping out. Yeah, it's one of those things. If you go search for it, if you do a Google search for it, a lot of times when they have the big gantry cranes that you see building high-rise buildings, you'll very often see after the topping out is done, you'll see a tiny little Christmas tree. Most of the time it's fake nowadays, but you'll see a Christmas tree on top of the crane. Up there. A lot of times it'll be out there at the end of the gantry, and that sort of stuff. So, yeah, it's actually a really interesting tradition in the construction industry for topping out.
Yeah.
If your cottage burned down, our sausages will...
Powder made of the bones of Saint Thomas.
Our sausages will be here. Come and get them.
I went to look for those items you wanted.
Splendid, splendid. So show me what you've got, lad.
A branch from a blessed topping out.
Excellent.
Carrots and apples.
And how did you get it down?
I had to shoot it down.
On your face.
Watch out for this man. He's a regular William Tell.
Well, there wasn't any other way. That will be all for now.
Okay, so one more here.
About those other things, this player's talisman. Where am I supposed to find it?
I actually have a specific one in mind. Here at the inn, there's a dice player who always has a cat's paw with him. That's supposed to bring him luck.
A cat's paw? I thought players bring along a rabbit's paw for luck.
I thought so too. But this man is winning one game after another, so cats are clearly even more powerful than rabbits.
Oh. How am I supposed to get the talisman from him?
I haven't a clue. It won't be easy, but I'm sure you'll find a way.
We'll see. Very well. I'll get you the paw. I'll get looking for those things then.
Excellent! You do that, my journeyman. Good luck. See you later.
From the woods.
Oh, that's cool, Rudy. Yeah, a wreath. I mean, a lot more practical to hang up somewhere. But yeah, it's always kind of fun to see the differences. So now we need to get the charm here, and I need to go around the other side of this. from the gambler here.
God bless. Can I help you?
Okay, now make sure
See you later.
I feel quite
that
hungry.
you've got your lucky playing die on you. You don't have to play him. You can convince him to give it to you. But it's better just to play him for it.
You must be that lucky fellow everyone's talking about.
Lady Luck has been good to me lately, true enough. But that can change quicker than you know.
People say that you get help from a lucky charm.
Is that not allowed?
No, it is. It just interests me, that's all.
Why?
Okay, and here, like I say, you can convince him. I have a high enough intimidation to be able to do it. But I'm going to let's play for it.
I'd like to try that luck of yours. Let's play for your talisman.
As you wish. My talisman against your groschen.
Sure. There'd be no point in it otherwise.
Goodbye.
Okay, now again, we have all 6 lucky playing die. We also have the new perk that we took about this. This is going to make this not much of a challenge.
May the best man win.
And what do you know?
Oh, about time it went my way. Well, seems my luck's run out. Damn it. Seeing how I lost. I reckon that cat spot don't bring luck anymore.
Not to you, anyway. So, thanks for the game.
Okay, so that'll get us the cat's paw.
Rare merchandise from all over the world. The relics of saints from Italy.
I went to look for those items you wanted.
Splendid, splendid. So, show me what you've got.
Good men, good wives. Come have
One
a look.
cat paw for
Don't
luck.
be shy. You'll
Wonderful.
never see such
How
fine
did you obtain
things.
it?
You wouldn't believe it. I won it from him.
Oh, no, you don't. Now the talisman won't bring its owner luck anymore.
Oh, I didn't think of that.
Oh, well, luckily it's a cat's paw, so it has other uses. So, we've got all that
If your
sorted
cottage
out.
burnt down,
And
our
now,
sausages
to the
will
next
still taste good. If your husband is murdered, our sausages will be here. Come and get them.
Go on. I'm shaking with anticipation.
There's one more thing. It's rather complicated and delicate.
What thing?
A shroud.
Salami,
A shroud?
sausages, meat of all shapes,
Yes.
sizes and
A
flavours.
burial shroud of someone who passed away not too long ago.
I'm just supposed to take a dead person's clothes.
Christ, no. I need a burial shroud. The precious enveloping garment in which the deceased is buried.
From the yard or
And does it
from
matter
the
who
woods,
I take it
lean
from?
and fatty
It
pork,
needs to be
chicken
someone
and
who
beef.
lived an honest
Have
life.
it all.
And I have
Come
just the
and
fellow.
see.
A good man by the name of Lokota who recently passed on.
Right. So where can I find him?
His family is waiting for the funeral. For now, he's lying in the small church in Sassa.
And who was this Lokota?
I know only a little, but according to the locals, he was an honorable man. You should certainly try to ask around.
Come right up. It's a feast for your eyes and your stomach.
later.
It's hard to resist. You'll
Okay,
not find better
so
meat anywhere.
you can ask around a little bit.
Oh, it's you.
Who's the man who died? The one who's lying in the church?
Oh, that was old Local. He was a respectable fellow.
And how did he make a living?
He was a butcher of some renown in the region.
Was he a local?
Oh, no. He came here from Vlashim because of an argument with his brother. We weren't too keen on him at first. His trade took customers away from our old butcher, you see. But we soon realised he was a decent man, and we all grew to love him.
It's a sad loss. What about his family?
His wife, Lucy, passed away a long time ago, poor soul. He was never the same since then. He never laughed from the heart anymore. But he's left 2 sons behind, Peter and Mark.
What are his sons like?
Oh, they're sturdy men. Sturdy and straightforward. Mind you, Peter doesn't have any sense of humour that you'd notice. He takes everything as seriously as a sermon. Mark's a more open sort, and a little superstitious. But don't make fun of him.
Thank you. That's all I needed to know.
Okay, now if you go talk to anybody else,
From the gallows at midnight.
God be with you. What can I do for you?
it's going to be the exact same conversation. So you can see it's grayed out up there. So you only have to talk to one person.
Miraculous ointments.
And once you do, you need to head to the church. Now this quest is going to be bugged. Either way you do this. You can do this during the day. Nope, I need to go this way. You can do this during the day, and you'll be able to talk to Peter, or you can do it at night, and you'll talk to Mark. Either way, it doesn't really matter as much who you do or who you talk to. Okay. Here's Mark.
Who are you?
Or that's Peter, sorry. Peter during the day, Mark at night. But if you talk to Peter, then Peter is going to bug out. And he's going to walk up near the altar, and he's going to stay there forever. Okay? So he's the easiest one to deal with, but because all you have to do is convince him with a speech check that we're easily able to pass that you're his cousin, and then he will leave you to pay respects to the body. However, with Mark, he doesn't know you. You can't convince him. And what you have to do is... actually, no, you do convince him. And you'll ask him about his father. And if you play it out like his father was a bad person, then he'll attack you. And you can give him some options on how to make up for his father's sins, and that sort of stuff. And one of them is convince him to donate the shroud to you. And then there's going to be another conversation later where you have to kind of he'll confront you about it and make sure that you donated the shroud to somebody else who needed it. And if you didn't, because we won't, you'll have to convince him again, or else he'll attack you. So having Peter bugged out by this thing, remember the church here, we're going to have another quest at night about the crypts. So we're going to do this during the day. That's going to bug Peter out and make him go to the altar, but that's not going to really change anything.
God be with you.
My condolences.
Thank you.
I've come to pay my last respects to a dear relative.
Have you? I've never seen you before.
I believe I'm your cousin.
Okay, so you have to know where he's from.
Unlike yours, my father never left Vlashim. He must have told you where our family comes from.
He never talked about him much. They didn't see eye to eye.
You're right. Bad blood. For a long time, I didn't know my father had a brother.
So then you know my father also married a woman from Vlashim.
Okay, and I can't remember. Oh, it's Lucy.
Of course. I've heard only good things about Lucy to this day.
Good God, it's true. You are my cousin.
I certainly am.
Then go ahead. Pay your respects to my father. I'm sure he'd be pleased. You're welcome to come to the funeral, and come and see us at home too.
Well, that's very kind, but I'll have to return to Vlashim soon. That's why I came straight here.
See you later.
Okay, now he's going to go up there, and he's going to stay there. Okay, and we can take the burial shroud. And like I say, he's going to stay up there at that altar forever. He's going to be bugged out.
Rare merchandise from all over the world. The relics of saints from Italy. Altar candle.
Good men, good wives, come have a look.
Have a look at
I
these
have the-
cucumbers. They'll stay firm all
Lord
winter.
Almighty, be quiet.
Hide them before
Not here.
someone else does.
You don't want everyone to see it, do you? Wait for me at my place. Goodbye.
Okay. So
Come right up. It's a feast for your eyes and your
now you're
stomach.
going to have
It's hard
to
to
do a
resist.
couple
You'll
of
not find
things
better
to
meat
finish
anywhere.
this off. So we need to follow him. And we're going to save. Before we go into this. Let's see if there's a pot in here. Nope, she's right there. Because there is a potential to get into a fight here. I'm pretty sure I can avoid it. But if I can't, I want to make sure my stamina's up, but doesn't look like I'm going to have the opportunity. Quick pit stop there at the loo? Okay. I was gonna say, come on, man, it's right here. He's got a pot in here I can use. I'm gonna close the door. Okay, and I'm gonna overwrite that save.
I have the shroud for you.
Have you now? Good work.
Yes, well, it wasn't easy.
I'm sure. That's also why. Goodbye.
That's where he lives. Let's teach him a lesson.
He's
Oh,
inside. I saw him go
Fuck.
in.
Henry, delay them. What? How? There's a reward for you in the trunk. I'll see you in the Ledechko.
Break it down.
Okay. So first, we can get the Alchemist's Dream here. And there's a whole bunch of other stuff in here. Powdered unicorn horn. And stuff like that. But nothing that you know, is serious. We're going to take the marigold decoction and the Lazarus potion, though, because those are really good. Okay, now there's a couple ways out of this. One, you can just rest here for a little bit, and they'll go away. Or...
What are you doing here?
you can talk your way out of it.
He swindled me, too. I came here to throw his potions in his face, but it looks like he hasn't been home for a while. He probably ran away before his trickery could catch up with him.
Bastard. Either way, he'd better not show his face in this town again. Let's go.
Okay? But you can also give him a fight. If you want. It's just a brawl, standard brawl, so nothing really big. Okay, and I'm going to... last thing I do today, we're going to just make our way back over to the inn. Okay. So, that's going to give us a good place to end the live stream today. Next week, we're going to pick up a couple of more side quests while we're waiting for our timer to run out on Matthew and Fritz. And off stream, I'm going to do a few things. I'm going to first go sell off all of that stuff that's in my chest. Going to go do that. I'm also going to go do some hunting, just some random hunting out in the woods to raise my hunting skill up to level 15. That's going to get me the next perk, and I'll be able to choose the Butcher perk from there. Before I choose it, I'll just leave it sitting there so that we could talk about it next week, and then I'm going to come back here to this same spot, and we'll pick up with the Fat Profits side quest to spend some more time before we go off and finish off with Matthew and Fritz. So, as always, thank you all for being here. I always appreciate it. To my channel members and supporters, I always say thank you very much for your support, because without your support, none of this would be possible. This is Commander Draval saying until next time, fare thee well.